Okay, I'm just getting my stream started. PG. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. At the moment my stream health is only amber, but it normally starts amber and then goes green. So I'm just waiting for that. I've seen some stuff of PewDiePie, but not a lot. I'm not really... I can't, off the top of my head, think of anything that I've seen of him. I just know of him and I know that I've seen him. What, you mean, are people not comfortable with his YouTubing or what? Yeah, I suppose as long as it's clear that it's a joke, people should be able to see it as such. That's it, I've got a green stream now. Lexor's in. In War Thunder, that is. Okay. I'll just remind him that the invite's there. I'll talk to him on the other channel. Hold on. Yeah, because he's not currently yet on HMV, but I can talk to him on a different channel that we use. Though he didn't respond at that time, so it could be that he's busy doing other stuff as he gets started. Oh, he's just joined us. Lexor is here. Yeah, I've got. For the sake of KK, Lexor and I each have a second monitor that is plastered with all sorts of bits and pieces that we run whilst we're streaming and communicating. Oh, I just realised I haven't read it up. Sorry, chaps. I don't know what you can use. Hold on. Yeah. 9-2 is good. Yes, we have. I checked that earlier on. Yeah, we have. I don't know if KK's aware of that. Commander, are you aware of the overlay in Discord where you can see on your game screen who's speaking? Not that you should probably need to do that, but it can be useful. It's also useful for the viewers of your stream. No, it's absolute top left. You can, I think you can position it, but I have mine absolute top left. It never gets in the way. It's, yeah, mine's less than that. Mine's about ½ inch down and ¼ inch in, and the whole logo. I mean, my logo is about ¼ inch in diameter, and my name is as long as Bill1949, and it's about ¾ inch long beside my icon. So it's really, and it's right at the top. It doesn't interfere with what you're looking at. Yeah, yeah, I understand. So anything on your screen that shouldn't be there, you don't want it there, yeah? Oh, right. I've now got I'm not deaf in the right ear anymore. I've got new earbuds. And they are quite nice. I'm thinking that I might get another pair as backup. They're only £9. So what's that for KK? 12 bucks, 11 bucks, something like that. Although you wouldn't need them. Yep. No, that's pence. Yeah, 50p, which I don't tend to say. I'll say 50 pence. But 50p would equate to 50 pence, 100 pence in a pound. Pound is a quid. Not always. Sometimes I drive on the correct side of the road. I mean, in France. That's really nice, actually, driving through France and driving on the right. It's like everywhere you go, you're constantly being reminded, hey, you're on holiday. Enjoy it. This one's taken a while, isn't it? Yeah, it is by comparison to what we've had recently. It's normally coming up in about 2 or 3 minutes. We're at the 4-minute mark now. As you say, Billy will be pulling his hair out and crunching his teeth together. It could be because there's 3, but I'm sure when the 3 of us have scrolled up before, I'm sure we had reasonable insert times. Yeah, yeah. By the way, Windows 10, I'm now on 1809. I was on 1803. That was a slightly painful story, but I'll cover that another time. But I'm now on 1809. Hey, we're on Alaska. Well, I don't know Alaska. Yeah, we have. Yeah, we have actually. I was slightly taken by the fact that I got physics CPU on my screen as part of the NVIDIA overlay, and the overlay, really all I want is a frame rate, because it's nice and noticeable at the top left hand corner, but it's got physics CPU. I'm sure I didn't do that the first time I put the overlay on, so I don't know what's different. No, because it's not set up for it. You have to set it up. Can you give me a quick test? Okay, it seemed to be breaking up. I'm going to restart voice meter before I go any further. Your okay was okay, but it did seem to be breaking up earlier. Right, I'm going in. 20 minutes of fuel. I've got an engine running beside me and I can't hear it. Right, I accidentally closed voice meter instead of restarting the engine, so that threw me out a bit. Hold on. Okay, I just want to minimise voice meter because it's in the way. Okay, I'm ready to roll. Roger.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Okay. I'm going to do my usual thing of heading at least initially towards their airfield, roughly, whilst I'm climbing.
Move after me. The Allied forces have
No, he's over the lake. So there is something over the battle zone. Yeah. Oh, I can't believe it. Every time I look away and look back, I've lost what the dot that I was looking at. And I've lost him. He's in front of you, but I thought I was in front of you as well. I'm seeing some red tracer coming out over the battle zone.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Okay. 109's climbing. No, Cosmos was climbing.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Are you being shot at? I'm seeing KK, I'm seeing two others.
On me.
I see him, I'm on him.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
I was just firing.
Guide on me.
I'm just praying that I'm shooting at an enemy.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Okay. It is an enemy because there's no blue dot or green dot. Yeah, I'm weaving.
Attention to
Yeah, I was shooting at him earlier on, but I lost him, as I usually do. Yeah, there was a 109 and the Japanese. I'm not going to get out of this. It's really frustrating that I've got them. I'm shooting at them. I make a turn, I've lost them completely and I can't find them. Really frustrating. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. I'm getting some break-up of sound during that as well. I'm not sure if... I'm just going to make sure I've got nothing open that I shouldn't have open. No, I was definitely getting some breaking up of the voices. But I think everything that I've got open is what I need open and what I normally have open. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't know what I got. I got some kind of hits, I'm sure, but not not enough to do anything, and might not be as much as 7, I don't know. I just don't know how people can keep their target in sight and just know where they are. I just don't know and understand how people can do it, because I can't. As soon as I lose that dot. See, the thing is with me, even when they're close, when it's not a pixel, when they're in front of me, they make a turn, I make a turn, I look around, I can't find them. Maybe it's because they're blending in with the ground. Ah, right. Yeah, I normally have either normal seating or zoomed in, but I don't normally zoom back out. That would make it quite unrealistic, I would think, though, wouldn't it? Yeah. And perhaps that's what a lot of people do, and that's why I can't find people once I've moved. You know, my field of vision is restricted to whatever it would be, just sitting normally in the cockpit or zooming. No, I don't have my track IR on zoom. At least I didn't. I don't think I've changed it back. Yeah, I used to do that, but then I found that when I'm turning in my seat, I'm also accidentally zooming because I'm leaning forward slightly, and I just found that was off-putting, so I ended up not using zoom. I'm going to check that actually whilst I'm talking about it. But that only zooms the cockpit itself, surely. It doesn't. If you just use zoom, it doesn't. Sorry, if you use track IR forward and back, that doesn't bring aircraft in the distance any closer, does it? Not like zoom would. Right, so I see what you're saying. You're saying that as you lean back, you've got a greater field of vision, even though it's not zoomed, it's a greater field. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Yeah, because what I used to do was I would have, in track IR, I'd have Z checked, and I would lean forward to centre and then pull back to my normal seating position so that it pulled me back, and if I leant back further it would take me further out. I suppose that would increase the field of vision, but I didn't find it comfortable. Yeah, I have that on. I'm not quite sure if I benefit from it, but I just have it on because it feels normal. Yeah, yeah, I can see that. Yeah. No, I do have that on simply because it feels like it. That's the way things work. If you move your head to the tilt your head to the left, it's going to tilt your vision. So to me, that feels right to have. I just got some stuttering on the sound again then. Yeah, hang on, I just got to check track IR. Because I've got a feeling, with track IR you can set it to camera, which means you're not seeing all the other views. And I feel as though when it's not on camera it takes more resource. So I've taken it, I'll put it onto camera. I'm ready to roll now. Almost. Just going to set my trim. No, I've done it, Okay, let's go. Rolling. No, got a tiny glitch on sound again just then. I don't normally get that. Yeah, and I'm seeing a dot. Oh, there's loads in there. Yeah, loads. Maybe more. Well, there's 6 of us now. 6 of us. Oh, right. Yeah.
Move after me.
Okay, I'm going to cut round to follow Commander, if I can find him. Turn in. No, Angels is altitude. Is that the commander firing or the commander being shot at? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. No, it was one of our. It was one of our other guys. Yeah. It was. I think it's PN 67. I'm moving out away from the battle area. I'm going to pull roughly northwest. Just checking their airfield, not seeing anything. I am seeing a dot over the battle zone, just crossing it. I'm seeing 2 dots. I think I've just seen you. No, neither am I, but I've just seen you. I think I just saw you go over the top of me. Oh, I'm also seeing something that might be Japanese. Oh, it might be you. It's just a light underside. I've just done it again. I just saw a strike of some sort, following an aircraft, looked briefly away. He was right in front of me, lost him. I'm seeing one at the moment. Yeah, I'm seeing that one. I don't know where the other one is. Okay, I can't see him, so I'm going to concentrate on the one that went high. But I think it's probably ours. This is something like a P-63. Could be me. I am close to the centre of battlefield. No, I'm at 7,000 feet now. I'm cutting round the north edge of the battle zone. I'm now facing east, turning south. Kink in the wings, yeah, could be. I don't know. It's F4U. Yeah, Corsair. Yeah. Yeah. No, you said excuse me. Or someone did. And yes, it was you. I found the P-63 again. I'm not seeing anything on their airfield. Over their field. Oh, right. Are they lowish? Because I'm at 6,000. I'm not seeing anything. What altitude are they at? Ah. Oh, Tom Scudder just crashed in the Typhoon. Yeah, but if he oh yeah, so perhaps he disconnected. Yeah, I don't know why people do that. I probably think it looks good, but it just causes confusion to me. I'm not seeing any aircraft. There was a blue dot behind me a little while ago, but I'm not seeing any aircraft visually. Yeah, but I mean that heading might not apply to me if I'm not in a similar place. I am seeing aircraft over the battle zone now. There's loads of us in aircraft here. I think I found the Corsair. I'm not in a position to see his wings at the moment, or his markings rather. It is a Corsair, and I guess he's the only one. And yeah, I agree, I don't like them. I don't like those markings. Maybe it has a significance. I'm chasing another yak or something. Could be me, could be me. You're turning hard left, turning right. Are you right over the battle zone? Over the water? I've got you, I've got your smoke, got your smoke. That's me on your 6. Mind you, I looked around, lost you, got no idea where you are now. I'm seeing air to air. Yeah, I've got a blue in front of me. I think it's one of the Ruskies. No, it's a wrong wing shape. It wasn't the diamond wing shape. I'm chasing 2 across the battle zone. They might both be ours.
Getting down. Reloading.
Right, I think you're in front of me somewhere because I saw that. Oh, there you are. I think you just cut across my nose. Yeah. Over 2 small lakes. I think I'm on your 6. Yeah, that's the diamond wings of a yak. And the Corsair just cut across me, heading roughly west. Oh, I think voice meter's bubbling again, I think. I've got 5 minutes of flying time left on this, so I'm not going to move too far away from our side of the battlefield. Yeah. Okay, but you are bubbling, so I'm going to have to restart voice meter when I get a chance.
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
Okay, that's restarted. We're gone.
We suffered a defeat. Head back to base.
Yeah, I got about that amount. Yeah, I got exactly that amount actually. The commander is trying to get me to buy a Spit sim. It's a lovely thing, I've got to say. It's a mock-up Spit cockpit, or not all of the cockpit, but the stuff that sits around you within the cockpit. Everything that matters, yeah. The trim wheel and a proper spade stick with the button in the firing button in the right place. It's only 1,700 quid for the basic thing. Yeah. How much was it all together if you get all the add-ons? And I've got no change in my pocket at the moment, so I can't do it. If I s yeah, 5 is a nice low number. It's when you put the word thousands after it that starts to mess it up a bit. I'm sure it'd be lovely, but you know I'm not gonna get it. Yeah, but that will happen when your daughter becomes the millionaire and does what you say. She's going to buy stuff, and she's going to buy me that Spit thing, isn't she? It's her job. Yeah, so very briefly to Lexor, this is basically, but you might find it interesting also, Commander. So I went for the update of Windows 10, and that took 2.5 hours to get 1809, and then of course it needs a restart. So I did the restart, and then it's doing updating or configuring the updates. So it got to about 30% and then blue screened with CMU DXP.sys. So the whole thing failed. No, I'm on 1809 now, because what I did was I uninstalled my audio card driver and deleted it on uninstall and all sorts of stuff, then did the update, and then reinstalled the driver. So far it's been okay, but I have had issues today as well, BSOD, with CMU DXP. Oh, just the three of us, that's good. Rolling. Let's go. I'm going forward and probably curve to the left a bit. Just like the Commander is.
Taxi point.
Mountain. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Lexor made a point there. You're making that up too. Oh, we really got one coming in. I see him, I see him. Paradox. Two dots, two dots. Paradox. If I told you I was a liar, would you believe me? Explain your answer. Yeah, are you behind me, do you know? There's one cutting across me now. He's going to the battle zone from the west-ish. He's low. He's made his attack, I'm following him up. I'm chasing one of theirs back to their base. His wing's off, but I think my engine's dead. Yeah, it is. He's got me. They just dart up and down like they should not be able to, I think. But there you go. I'll see if I can jump. No, he's down. I'm smoking. Yeah, well that's what happens, yeah. It's directly on your 6 now, the lighthouse. It's on the highest peak beyond on your 6, and it sits right on top, and apparently, well, it has. Commander pointed out he's got a Union Jack on it. Commander is behind you. The other one cut round to the battlefield. He's climbing. He's on your 12 now. He's climbing above the white cloud. You got him? On your 12. That's the 110. The 110, I think, is directly in front of... No. Oh, right, okay. No, it wasn't, and it is the 109 behind you. I thought the one you were talking about was one that I happened to be looking at, but it wasn't. You have to keep turning if you can. Yeah, the commander just dived on him. You are smoking. If you're not too fast, can you deploy combat flaps? Oh, right. I think that was... Yeah, he's right on you. Keep weaving. He might overshoot. He might overshoot. He's off your right. Keep turning. Commander's on him. He went down. I don't know if he crashed because I can't see.
Heading to the base.
Actually, the guy that just crashed shot down the 110. Right. You probably need to get back now then, don't you? Ah, right. 6 is clear at the moment as far as I can tell. I'm looking above and behind and below and around. I'm going to check KK. Yeah, you're clear as well, obviously. 54. Yeah, I'm just looking at the tailplane. Big shot. Commander's markings 54 on his tailplane and 54 on his fuselage. Your big orange circles, yeah. What's the 54 significant to? But does the number 54 have a significance? Wow, 54, yeah. When you just say it, it rolls off the tongue like... It rolls off the tongue like raspberry jelly, doesn't it? Yeah, so I guess I'll break even on this because I shot down Wazap, but he shot me down. With his rear gunner, of course. Didn't get any of that. I'm not sure if you're singing, KK. Looks like he's coming in. That Spitfire that just took off had like just a blue paint job like the original Spit. Well, it did to me anyway. I assume it looks the same to everyone. Maybe apart from him. You got your pot wired up wrong. Oh, commander's returned to hangar. I got 7 hits, 1 was critical, 1 air kill. 6274 for the air kill, and a total of 11,000. That's a bit of a surprise. Battle Time did that. Hang on. When you say you could have got him, do you mean you could have got the guy that was shooting at Laxor? Or you could have got Laxor? I don't know what gangsters shoot like. We're a bit of a mixed bag here, aren't we? American, Russian and Brit. Well, you said it felt like it was slower, yeah. Has there been an update? Because they don't always tell you when they make these changes, do they? Well, there was the major one, wasn't there? But up to 79 or whatever it is. Yeah, since then, yeah. But sometimes they give sneaky little patches that come in and you don't realise, you know, by the time you look back at the screen, it's finished downloading it and applied it. Yeah, I'm sure that physics CPU entry on the overlay, on the NVIDIA overlay, I'm sure that wasn't there the first time I put the overlay on, purely for, I only put it on for the frame rate. I don't know where, because it's on the dashboard, isn't it, or whatever you call it, the overlay dashboard. You can tell what you want where, and it doesn't. I don't even know what that means, because it's like physics, and it's like an arrow pointing to the word or to the letters CPU, and it's in quite big font. Ah, that's interesting. So, is that something I could change?
Attention to the designated grid square.
Yeah, 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 that's right. And I got a few things in there, yeah. Which counter? Oh right, yeah. Well, on in that area, I've got the frame rate, and I've also got the only other thing I've got there is the number of people viewing, but they are not showing. No, I'm sitting here chatting instead of getting on with the war. I've just started my engine. I must be, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, directly in front. Okay, I'm ready to roll. Right, here we go. I have throttled back a fraction.
I need cover.
Rotate. I pulled my trim lever all the way back by accident, and I'm nosing up violent. Yeah, that was a very violent nose up, but I hadn't realised that I'd done it. I don't know why I wouldn't realise, because normally I'd pull my trim lever back to the centre position, but I'd pulled it all the way back without even realising.
Controls most of the strategic zones.
I'm just trying to find you. I can see you on the map, but I can't see you in reality. Oh yeah, now I can see you.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The enemy is getting closer to victory.
You got something over the battle zone.
Grid square.
Yeah, we've got a few on our side. Oh right. Right, yeah, 109. That's a pity.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Yeah, I've just seen it. It is, I agree.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Possibly, yeah.
Roger that. Attention to the map.
He's rolling, he's just getting his wheels up. Yeah, he's pretty low.
If we don't do something fast,
What?
the enemy will win.
Yeah, I'm chasing him. Something just hit him, but he hit it. Oh, I can't believe it. Every time. One bullet and my engine's dead. I've got him, but he shot me down by getting my engine. Every time.
Attention to the map. Attention to the designated grid zone.
Was the spit engine really that
I
delicate?
agree.
That unprotected?
Affirmative.
Yeah, I got Reptilian and he got me. KK's on fire. Yeah, KK's on fire. Okay. Or are you going to land on the heliport? Have we got heliports in this one? I don't think we have actually.
Move after me. And me. Affirmative. Move after me.
Yeah.
So that's something like a P64, the one that you just looked at, that went over the top. I'm following you. I'm not seeing the smoke at the moment. Are you just making your turn to come into land, KK? Where's your... Where is it? I don't even know where it is. I know that some of them have heliports, but I can't see the map at the moment. I don't know my computer name.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
He's going down, whatever he is. What just went down, KK? Oh, I can look. Ah, yeah. Oh, hang on, I'm seeing the alternate airfield. The alternative airfield is to your 9 o'clock. Blacksword. Or is it? Oh, is that... no, that's the main one. Oh, I don't know... I can't see the map. I need my computer name for that, don't I? Got a, is that a colon?
Attack the viewpoint.
I don't know the syntax. http:// localhost space. Oh, I got the colon in the wrong place. Okay. / localhost. Okay, it's it's come up like a search. It's not taken me to a page. It hasn't taken me to a map.
Allied forces have captured the zone.
You know what? I think the commander's kind of stuck where he is, so it's up to you.
Attention to the map. Guide on me.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Okay.
Attention to the designated grid zone. We no longer have an advantage.
Okay, I finally got to the map. Although it's not very much of a map, it's just black at the moment. Well, it's all dark grey apart from the spawn points, capture points and airfields. Yeah, that's right. I'm zooming in, but it doesn't give me map details. It's just all dark grey.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Oh, maybe. Egypt, yeah. My dad served there. Yeah.
We don't have the advantage anymore.
Oh, I haven't come out of it. Hold on. 0 lines is better than negative lines. Yeah, I know. That sounds almost as cool as 54. Well, we only have 11 over here. It doesn't go up to 54. I'm now seeing a map. I've dragged it out. But of course that map is covering everything up for me. If I need to see anything on it, I'll have to close it. I just heard a message coming, I think, but maybe it was to do with... Right. Yeah, well, I've got a map there now. Ah, right, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, good idea. Hey, my CPU's running hot. I'm at 70 and it has got up to 87 at some point. What's going on? I'm looking at core temp. I'm looking at core temp. Okay. Power usage very high. Power usage is very high. I don't remember seeing those on Task Manager. This must be new in 1809. Hold on. I can't remember how to get to the resource monitor. Okay. The shortcut for turning off the overlay, the Discord overlay. I don't know if there was one or whether you have to go back to Discord screen. You can set one up, I'm sure. At the moment, I'm quite bothered that my CPU is running at 70 degrees. How'd you get to the resource monitor? Don't you get to it from Task Manager? Oh, performance. I was looking for a resource. Where is it? Okay, thank you. I'm not seeing temperatures anywhere. Oh, resource monitor. Hold on. How do I change that? Well, it is high CPU usage on the performance tab. Yeah, it's high usage. 50. Yeah, that's low by comparison to what it normally is, I think. Yeah, so I think it is. So is that something that's changed perhaps since Windows update? Okay, hold on. NVIDIA settings. I don't think I ever see that. I'm going to go to NVIDIA settings. I think that's where it's at. Okay, hold on. It's still, I think it's still opening. I'm going to get rid of the map for now. That immediately helped, I think. So my temperature's still 69. It's not opened. It's not open. Oh, yes, it has. It opened it and minimised it, I think. Right, 3D settings, yeah? Yeah, yeah. It is. It is. It is, yeah. It is the graphics card. It says physics is GeForce 750. But it's still running at 69 degrees. That's I don't normally get that. It just went up to 71. It has dropped down to 68. It's bobbing about a little bit. But the maximum I've got it set to is 90 and it has reached 87. That's worrying. Yes, it has brought it up. I'm not sure what I want to be looking for. What am I looking for? I missed what you said. Oh, power. I'm more thinking about why my CPU is so warm at the moment. Yeah, but I don't normally suffer this. Something has changed. I don't normally suffer this this kind of temperature. Although 67 now, I suppose that's not so bad. But it did get to 87 at one point, and that's only 3 degrees off the max. Yeah, I could do. But I'd like to be able to turn on that game bar thing. I want to be able to turn the mic on. So I've got to find it. Ah, right. Hold on. Hold on. Hello, is the commander back? Okay, alright, well we're going to give this a try and see what happens. I've got to close 1 or 2 things down that I've been opening. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm good to go. If I'm squad leader, I'll take us in. I'm wondering if there's things I can turn off if you're saying that the later version, oh, it's gone up to 70 again. If the later version of Windows has power or increased power issues. Game performance dropped. Well, I would say that I have had this like slight glitchiness on the sound. Would that be regarded as part of game performance? Okay. I guess so. Yeah, it was a painful enough process just getting the new version in because of other things, but if it's going to cause a lot of heating on my, it's at 74. It crept up to 74 as the battle started to open. And I did get a BIOS message earlier on today when I tried to restart, and instead of that it blue screened and shut down completely. DAXP, CMU DAXP again. And when it tried to restart, I got a message I've never seen before to do with BIOS checksum, and it got the necessary from its backup, and after that it all seemed to be okay. But I wonder if there's something in the BIOS that's affecting my temperature. Is that feasible, do you think?
Guide on me.
No.
Affirmative.
Okay, going in, see what happens. Okay, I'm hovering around the 70-degree mark at the moment. Okay, I'm going to roll. No, I was just wondering if something in the BIOS is not driving the fan the way it was. 72, 71. Be interesting to know how it behaves with DCS then now. I've got a brief sound glitch then. 73. More sound glitches. Back to 70. I think I'm seeing an enemy aircraft. He's approaching the battle area from his airfield, but on the low side of the mountains, hills. Roger that. I can't see him. Well, in keeping with that, I now can't see, because I looked away at their airfield. I've looked back and I now can't see the aircraft that I was looking at. Oh yeah, they're over the ridge. They were lowish, approaching the battle zone. And I looked to my right to... Oh, I might have found him again. I looked to my right at their airfield and lost him. Yep, something just fired at me. he went down. It was up again, and of course he also got me again with his rear gunner. He only fired about once, and he hit me immediately.
I agree. Allied forces have captured a zone.
And my graphics have gone quite jerky now. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. In Task Manager, on the extreme right, there is now 2 more columns. There's power usage and power usage trend as 2 new columns in Task Manager. And they both show very high alongside War Thunder. Yeah, the graphics is about 98. Although I suppose all it is that before I couldn't see it because it wasn't there. As far as I'm aware, they've changed Task Manager to include those columns now. Right, I'm coming back to the battle to see what you guys are up to.
Attention to the map! Attention to the designated grid zone!
Something firing at you, Laxor?
Attention to the designated grid zone!
Oh, right, okay. There's... Oh, it actually caused a fail, right, okay. Yeah, of the same type.
Attack the A point.
Looks like the commander's likely to be on somebody.
Need cover.
Attention to the map! Allied forces have captured a zone.
You remembered? Oh, well, that's good anyway.
Attention to the map. Attention to the map.
Yeah, the CPU usage seems to be a little bit erratic. I mean, it is at 71% at the moment, but I click onto War Thunder and it's up to 87, 88, and then earlier on much more, 90 at the moment. Yeah, but it doesn't, I'm sure it hasn't in the past done that, so maybe this is an 1809 thing of Windows 10. So perhaps I'll check for new driver.
The enemy will win.
Defend the A point.
Move on to me!
The enemy controls most of the strategic zones.
So I take it neither of you guys have had the upgrade to the later Windows 10 then. It's major obviously because it's going from 1803 to 1809. You can, in the Cortana window thing, you can type Windows version and that gets it.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Yeah, well I've got it just as a little circle, but when I click in it I can normally type. Actually, you can check it on Windows updates, because when I look at Windows version, it takes you to the system information, and that includes a version, but it doesn't include anything like 1803 or 1809. But when you go to Windows update and check history, update history, you'll see in there, it'll tell you whether it's, I imagine you're on 1803. Good evening, viewer. We're in War Thunder. We're flying tanks in battles, and I've been dealing with a rather high CPU temperatures to what I'm used to, so it might be to do with the latest Windows update. So I think after this session tonight, I'll see if there's now an update. There wasn't earlier on. See if there's an update. Look for the NVIDIA card. I actually looked at it this afternoon, and it was still showing that I have the latest version. Yeah, I took a photo, not a screenshot, a shot of my screen with my camera to capture that message about the BIOS checksum thing, which it said it's trying to recover it from this place, and then it said it couldn't do it, then it said trying to recover it from the backup, which I believe is actually on the motherboard itself anyway, and it said it's got it, and then it obviously updated it or reinstalled it, and since then it was okay, apart from perhaps this thing. I mean, I'm showing a 75 degree then as I spoke. It's now 74. Okay. Is that setting it to default values? Is that a straightforward thing? Is it easy to find? Oh, right. Yeah, why not? It's 74 degrees.
Attention to the designated grid zone. Yes.
So there's us 3 and a P51.
On me.
Rolling.
Cover me.
We've got one over their airfield by the looks of it.
On me. Move after me.
One coming out from their airfield.
Need backup. Attention to the
He's approached from his airfield. He's just getting over the battle zone.
Designated grid square.
Looks like a 109. Well, I'm approaching him. Oh, this might be Japanese.
Preparing.
Awesome. Guide on me.
No, this is the 190.
Move after me. Move after me.
Well, I got him, but mainly because he crashed. Yeah, he's down.
Attention to
Sticks.
the designated grid square. Guide on me.
Yes.
Yeah. There's also an aircraft below me.
Follow me.
Oh, right.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I agree.
I have suffered wing damage, so...
Returning to the airfield.
Need backup.
Move after me.
I'm seeing 2 aircraft over the battle zone in combat.
Move after me!
Voice meter's bubbling. Can't do anything about that at the moment. Got to land. Oh, Cosmos got Flash and Kind. Good, good. Well done, sir.
On me. Ready for landing. Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the designated grid square.
M42, it's a ground unit, isn't it? I can't understand you at the moment. Hang on. I've got to reset voice meter.
Reloading. They got one of ours.
Couldn't understand that, Commander.
Attention to the map.
Ah, right. Yeah. They nearly got me. Assuming it's the same guy. I don't know what... Oh, no, it was an M something, wasn't it? Don't know what was shooting at me, but he nearly got me, I'm sure. Yeah.
Move after me.
How much
Move after me.
how much time has Lexo got before quitting?
Attack the A point.
This one that we're in, or the next one that you go for, you mean? Okay.
Attention to the map. Our victory is near.
I can't remember how to get into the BIOS. Is it delete or FA or something? Can't remember. Yeah.
On me.
But why would that change though? Because I've never overclocked or anything. Well done, Commander. I think actually I'm going to have to go and look at all that because that's going to bug me now. It's at 73 degrees again.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Yeah, I mean it's not massively bad, but it did at one stage get up to 87, which is not something I'm used to at all. So I think I'm going to quit now as it happens. I know Laxor's about to fold, so I'm going to quit now, and I'll probably actually shut down my computer and reboot and see what happens.
Thank you very much.
I'm returning to hangar. Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to drop squad now, which I can do and still speak to Cosmos, because normally when I do that, we're on the War Thunder team speak or team chat. So I'm out of the squad, and I'm actually going to drop War Thunder now. Roger, old boy. Right, I'm exiting War Thunder. Yep, catch you maybe, what's today? Wednesday, maybe catch you Friday. Oh, it's all gone bubbly again. What is going on? Okay, yeah, I'm going to close all my discords and everything and reboot. Good night, everybody.